Okay, this is assassinating Lopo Cruz, part of the Pirate Alliance. We are in Shattered Coast in Wakasa. Check the description for timestamps because we're not going to be assassinating him first. This is a pretty large area, and we're going to be looting 2 scout supplies over here, assassinating him, and then 2 scout supplies over here because it has quite a bit of stuff going on. This is going to be a kill all. This is going to be a kill most-ish over here. So check the description for timestamps if there's something specific that you are looking for. And here we go. We're starting over here. Looking down on the area. He is over there in the ship whose masts you can sort of vaguely see. And you're going to need smoke bombs. So if you don't have smoke bombs, go get smoke bombs. Because you're going to need them. I use quite a few. You don't really technically need one in here if you're fast enough. But it's safer if you use one. So let's see. You want a smoke bomb. And then I just open the door and the guy on the walkway will see them all on his own. He always pauses at the door, but he's always come in before. It's the first time he's opened the other door though. But he does always pause, so wait for him to commit coming in first. Our first supply chest, or a supply pallet, smuggled resources. He doesn't stay out here for very long, so grab him like right away. Sort of get him out of view. The big guy in the center is on the other side of like those bushes, so he never sees it. And then these guys are totally fake wrestling and they're really looking around and they see everything. So be aware of them. Because of that, we're going this way. Alright, you need a smoke bomb for these guys because of the wrestlers. They usually only white alert, but it's enough for them to stand up and one of them to come over. The blue is a conversation.
Only Lopo could have come up with that idea. The enemy had no clue.
Make sure it's a double. And if it's not, be ready to follow up. Okay. Here's the second supply on this side. Another smoke bomb. Okay. So now we've got 3 people up here. One's sleeping. And then there's 2. So here's another smoke bomb.
Is Lopo having his daily council meeting again?
Yes, on the ship ahead. It's important.
Someone is on that ship. Who is he talking to?
L2, R1. Not the button I wanted. I wanted the smoke bomb. The R1 went to assassinate, not smoke bomb. I wanted the smoke bomb. That's alright. We got it. Alright, now we can refill everything up here. So smoke bomb. So the guy we want's down here. We got all of the loot up here. Now he's gonna white alert as we get a little closer. Just dive into the water. Ooh, hello. Got distracted. Alright, you can get the ledge here. You can get the ledge here. I don't know why she's being difficult. There we go.
Is too crazy. He doesn't care about riches, only blowing things up. All right.
It's a
Meeting
6.
adjourned. I am glad we had this council, friends. Trusted comrades are hard to find.
Alright, we're gonna get the Ocean's
Man was
Grip.
working with little Copbot, the one with the explosives. They're both dead now.
I did Kappa first. So we just got a Kusario Gamma, Ocean's Grip, with a legendary engraving of 60% plus damage on enemies over 3 meters away. So we've got that. So now he's dead. Now there's some loot up here, and we're gonna try and get that. I've managed to get up there once, and it was clearly I was supposed to. But I can't tell the rocks I can climb from the rocks I can't climb. But you are supposed to be able to get up there. And at one point, I even saw a grapple point that then disappeared. So the best I can do, because I can't pull the camera back, is just keep jumping at the wall. Because clearly we're supposed to be up here. I think we go left, actually, at this point. If I can get her to jump left. There we go. That's what we did last time. There. So I'm not entirely sure, because visually I don't have a clue what she grabbed, what made what she grab onto. different from what she can't grab onto. I need the yellow. I really do. I have no idea. So we've got this, which is random. And then these I can see. At least these have the white. So we at least have that. So this tells me we're supposed to be up here. So now we're going to do this part. Excuse me. There are 2 sets of supplies over here as well. So we're only going to kill what we need to kill, who we need to kill, in order to get what we need. One set of supplies is right there. So we're going to take out these 2, and taking out these 2 is going to get us this person. Because she's looking right at them. She will white alert unless she used a smoke bomb. But I want her to come in, so that's okay. If you don't want to kill these guys, you don't have to. Because they're drinking. And you can get the supplies right here. If you angle it properly. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to double assassinate them without a smoke bomb. Cross your fingers. And this person's going to come over. Double. Here comes the white. Into a yellow almost. You know you want to check it out. There you go.
Oh?
And then she's going to see their dead bodies anyway, so. Wait, well, don't come this way. What are you coming this way for?
That's strange. What's over there?
Alright, listen up, troublemaker. You're supposed to go the other way. That's alright. We got her. We got her. Grab that. So then, I'm going to pretty much leave these 2 who are facing that way alone. These 4 down here, leave those alone. We'll get this guy, just because he's pathing like right there. And the next set of supplies that we want, if I'm telling correctly, are over there. So those 4 I'm leaving alone, and those 2 are looking out into the coast. So then we've got a bunch by the fire, which we're going to ignore. And then we got to get this guy, and that guy, and the supplies. I'm going to get this guy just because.
I heard a sound.
See, now he's noticed the dead body up on the walkway before, which is where he's going. Works for us. Okay, then we got this guy. And then we've got this one who's facing in. And then here's the other supply. So now it's just a matter of getting out of here. So you can swim if you want. Unfortunately, there's no boats unless one that you brought over. So I'm going to get to a non-restricted portion of the island. And then fast travel, which we can do over here. Double. Okay, so there's 2 down here, but not a whole lot of stuff. Like 1 crate, but nothing, no scout supplies or anything. Refill tools if you need it, and then just... Okay. Alright, so that's like all the big stuff. So if we go this way, into the woods, eventually you'll get far enough that you can fast travel, like to here. So there you go. There is Lopo Cruz assassination and 4 scout supplies from Naryu's lair.